And a look now at this. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. And then on Friday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's a 1-2 in at the 3 spot. And for Boston, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Green is out there with Brown, and it's Tice in at the 5 down low. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year.
Al Fournier after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Back to Fournier. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Magic with the ball. Gordon the pass to Fultz. Outside Fournier. The dish to Gordon. And taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. And Hayward at the stuff.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Here's Fultz. It's rebounded by Tice. Hayward passes to Tatum. And the shot goes down.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Here's a 1-2. Pass to Fultz. 5 on the clock. A rebound by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
Now, here's Tice. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. Here's a 1-2, guarded by Tatum. Fultz with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
And here is Brown after Aaron Gordon was able to get the triple. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Beautiful job by Tatum right there. I mean, the ball handling skills incredibly advanced for such a young front court player.
The Magic trail by 4. Pass to a 1-2. Knocks it loose, and stolen by Tatum. On the wing, Green. Back to Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got his third basket of the night right there.
What I like about Tatum, he moves his feet well, understands angles. He plays more physical than advertised.
Outside Fournier takes the three. Rebound by the Celtics.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the shot goes in. And it's 9 points for Jason Tatum.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Fultz. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Vucevic kicks to a 1-2. Passes it to Fultz. Clock at 4. They grab their own miss. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now here's Tatum. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Fournier dishes to Gordon. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Now in his 6th season in the NBA, hard to believe Aaron Gordon is still just 24 years of age.
Not much older than some rookies coming in. You wonder what his ceiling will be.
Gordon no good on the free throw.
And one of the more transcendent athletes in the game. Aaron Gordon still has some untapped potential. He could make a big leap.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And it's the Magic with the ball after the basket by Boston. Here's Fultz. It's deflected.
The long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Fultz.
You love the heart that Brown plays with on D. Always doing his best to disrupt shooting.
From deep, Green. But they'll get another chance. The Magic trail by 6. Here's Fultz. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A 1-2. Hits it from three-point range. And Greg, we've seen Gordon playing in a slower paced system. He was asked to play at the small forward.
Not ideal, Kevin. He's better off as a small ball power forward, getting out in the lane and using those springs to rise over the D.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Orlando moving the ball around. Fade away. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. And Green launches it from deep. It's hauled in by the Magic. And here's Fultz. And there's the pass to Vucevic. He dishes it to Gordon. Now here's Fultz, defended by Tice.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but you can't get anything to fall.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
The 1-2 passes to Gordon. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 5, and the wide open shot from Green. Trains the three-pointer.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now here's Fournier. 17 points for him last game against Charlotte. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Now And we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first. Chris, when it comes to playing alongside another big guy, I'm sure you have to think of ways to complement each other. Not just him, but it's got to be a two-way street.
Yeah, but it starts with chemistry. It starts with friendship. It starts with wanting to win. And I played with two big guys that come to mind that made me better. Juwan Howard there in Washington, just looking at him, throwing a oop. I would miss 2-3 shots in a row, and we'd look, and he'd say, I'll get you an easy one, big fella. And I would do the same thing to him. We're playing with a guy like Vlade that would say, hey, wait a minute, Bibby or Peja didn't get a shot. Set a screen for them, and he would pass it to them. And then the next play say, now it's your turn. You're open, because they're going to go over there to those guys. We already tricked the defense ahead. So guys that are smart, guys that can pass, and also guys that will say, hey, man, you look a little tired. Let's switch. I'll check Shaq this play.
Now here's Carter Williams. 8 points his last outing. Another miss by Orlando.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Wanamaker. Outside Williams. Pass to Waters. Inside. Stolen by Bamba. Now here's Carter Williams. Guarded closely. Pass to Ross. And Shemi Ojale picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Boston on D. 11-point game. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the turnover again by Orlando.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Enes Kanter. A very nice season for him last year. 14th in rebounding. And he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team. Williams passes to Ojale. There's the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Gordon's running. Can they get it? Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gordon's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Magic. Passes to Kanter. Here's Ojale. And Wanamaker has it in the corner. Boston, no good that time either. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Now Carter Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ross with it. The pass to Bamba. He feeds it to Gordon. And Kanter pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Wanamaker misses.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
Gordon, the pass to Bamba. Basket counts.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this range.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
1:10 left to play in the first. Here's Clark. Pass to Carter Williams. Six on the shot clock. Here's Clark. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Edwards, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Wanamaker. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta.
And that didn't come at the cost of his defense. In fact, I think it fed his defense. He had 4 steals in that game.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And some teams have fancy dinners, guest speakers, and field trips. I mean, the Celtics culture is more straightforward. It's all about the work.
Both good from the line that time.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Carter Williams kicks to Gordon. To the paint. Got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. Pass to Carter Williams. High post try. Misses off the right iron.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. Gordon Hayward reunited with his college coach Brad Stevens. He said they go way back.
Our relationship started when I was in high school. He came to my morning workouts and really recruited me at Butler and was kind of the first guy that I think believed in me that I could make it to the next level.
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
And not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward now a veteran in this league while Stevens has moved into the conversation for one of the better young coaches in our league.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Ross and Gordon are the wings. Clark is out there with Bamba. And it's Carter Williams in at the point. Here's Wanamaker. From deep three-point range, it's Clark with the rebound.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry's shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that again. That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Outside Williams to the left side wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Wanamaker the pass to Canner. Now here's Edwards. Shoots over Carter Williams, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Edwards got his first points of the night.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
And it's Gordon missing. Boston leading by 8. Edwards passes to Ojale. Here is Edwards, defended by Gordon. Releases. Got a piece of it.
This is what Carter Williams can give you defensively. Terrific length and time.
Ross kicks to Carter Williams. Passes it to Gordon. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Wanamaker the pass to Canner. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender, long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, for Nick Vucevic, there were some great firsts last season. His son, Philip, was born in December. And then Dad made his first All-Star appearance. Nick is from a basketball family. He said, "I'll enjoy telling my son the stories, like my dad did with me. We'll see if he likes the game of basketball." I think he will. Kevin?
Well, DA, it's certainly in his genes. Thanks for that report. And a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Shemi Ojeleye. And it's Brown in for Brad Wanamaker. Then for the Magic, Vucevic comes in for Clark. And Fournier subbed in for Aaron Gordon. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Brown, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. And Orlando making a change here. Fultz is checked in. Here is Hayward. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Tatum against Bamba. And Bamba with the block. And here's Fultz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The teardrop falls in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Edwards, guarded by Fultz. The pass to Tatum from outside the arc, but they recover it. They get it back. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Look, with good size and underrated athleticism, Hayward's able to muscle through the contact.
Fultz with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Pass to Fournier from downtown. He can't get that one, and it's Boston the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Bamba with the block. Now here's Ross, defended by Tice. Ross against Tatum. Clock at 6. Outside Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Tatum. Now here's Edwards. Hayward outside. Brown kicks to Hayward. From 12 feet out. And Bamba pulls it down. The Magic trail by 6.
Well, you talk about physical gifts for the game. Mo Bamba, a 7-footer with the longest wingspan, 7'9.5", and that gives him a huge sphere of influence.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Right, you look at Bamba able to touch the rim while still on the ground. And he gets off the ground pretty well, too.
A good athlete, still getting stronger and developing his feel for the game, but he has something you just can't teach.
For Boston, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the ones that aren't sucking there and are tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action. And there's times, too, you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up with some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes the guys are going, man, listen, I'm so tired. He's going to make this free throw. Don't push me too hard on this. I got to get rest for a couple seconds.
They say that, huh?
Oh, yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, man, you know Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Don't come on, don't push me all the way into the basket. You'd have a good
What was the
laugh
response?
he pushed me into the basket.
Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, they say the post-up big man is dead and gone in the NBA, but don't tell that to Nikola Vucevic, an offensive focal point, and he does some of his best work on that low block.
Now, here's Tice. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you look at the footwork of Vucevic inside, his moves and counter moves, terrific.
Shades of Kevin McHale, and that's something he's continued to develop in the pros, a response to defenders who often surpass him athletically.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. They trail by 7. Pass to Fournier. Back to Fultz. 5 to shoot. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now the pass to Waters. He lobs it up.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Fultz looking around. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's Waters. Kicks to Tatum. Brown outside. Tipped away and stolen by Fournier. Here's a 1-2. Defended by Hayward. Pass to Fournier. Vucevic down low. Defended by Tice. It's stolen by Tice. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Hayward leading the charge. Got a piece of it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Magic with the ball. The Magic trail by 9. Fultz the pass to a 1-2. Outside Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Vucevic. Here's Fultz. Buries the long-range jumper. Fultz has got 7.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Here's Waters. Outside Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Waters. Off target from three-point range. The Magic trail by 6. Inside. Here's a 1-2. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Tatum. On its way from Hayward for 2. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Fournier. Orlando moving the ball around. A 1-2. That's good.
Well, they get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
Now Tice. Pass to Waters. That's tipped outside Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. A 3-ball. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
He has to keep draining it from deep. When Fultz is locked in from there, it helps his confidence.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. Green, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Jaylen Brown.
Well, he hit that 1 3-pointer in the first quarter. Still none so far here in the second.
And they're running. To end the drought. Green, no luck. Orlando's gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
And when you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
Boston trailing. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Kanter. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
With the teardrop, the shot misses. Now Boston takes it the other way.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Out to the wing. Back to Williams. Here's Waters. The shot's good from Kanter. Kanter's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Carter Williams with it. And here's Gordon from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
Aggressive. I called them up earlier. I like it. They're taking it hard to the rack, dictating the pace, setting the physical tone. You're not going to get that by launching threes all night. Everybody knows that.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Orlando?
Well, they were consistent from downtown. The playmakers found open shooters, and the shooters delivered and knocked down shots on a high level. In some ways, it came down to confidence. We'll see if they have that same swagger in the second half.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Green is out there with Brown, and it's Tice in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Here's a 1-2. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Right side Tatum.
Looking now at some numbers for Evan Fournier. Some last season stats for him. Averaged 15 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
That free throw missing. A lot of player ejections in the playoffs last year. In fact, the highest in 3 decades. Seems like tensions, Chris, with the officials are still escalating.
Well, yeah, the relationship between the players and the referees, you know, it's always an ongoing process, and it's definitely getting better. But last year we had the highest number of new referees in the history of the NBA. And so you're going to have a growing pains when you have younger guys and understanding the culture of the league. But I like the way that we're going, and some of those rejections were warranted. Some of them weren't. I just look at that year as, that just happened. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to hold players and referees accountable to last season. I think we need a little bit more context before we make a decision on player ejections and flagrants and things like that. Just a little more research.
And here is Brown after Aaron Gordon was able to get the triple. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. A 2-point game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Vucevic to the pass to Fultz. And the shot goes in. Fultz has got the game tied up here for Orlando.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Hayward passes to Green. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Passes it to a 1-2. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Green passes to Tice. Wants to get it to Tatum and does.
You love the different ways that Tatum can score. Posting up, facing up, or putting the ball on the floor. He's having a great night.
There's the pass to a 1-2. And here's Fournier. Shot from 12. Again, the Magic score.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
Green passes to Brown. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's Fultz. He's got 14. Down low. Here's Gordon. And Orlando again with the bucket.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, it's taken on a different feel since the break. You can see how many more hustle plays are being made.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Boston making a switch here. Ojale is checked in. Ross is checked in for the Magic. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Brown outside. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Wow, the solid court awareness. Leave someone open on fault squad and you're going to regret it.
Now here's Brown. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Clark, he's checked in for Orlando. Brown outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Vucevic.
It's something we saw a lot from Brown as an amateur, the ability to draw fouls and get to the line. Out of Wheeler High School in Georgia, Jaylen Brown was ranked second in the class of 2015 after Ben Simmons. All the powerhouses came calling. He went the unexpected route, choosing UC Berkeley.
First free throw is good. And Cal Berkeley, not the biggest basketball program in the country. So, Chris, what led Brown to go there?
Well, former NBA All-Star Sharif Abdur-Rahim, another Wheeler High alum, took the same path. Look, Kevin, both of them welcomed the intellectual challenge. Now, Sharif, not only could he hoop, but now he's the president of the G League. And Jaylen Brown, he's the vice president of the Players Union.
The Magic have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Outside Fournier. Off target from outside. The Celtics have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And Brown throws it down.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim rocking Shazam.
Pass to Ross. Here's Clark, guarded by Tatum. Clark kicks to Fournier. 4 on the clock. Sinks the three-pointer. Fournier's got 5 points now in the quarter. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And the 3 ball is good.
Not everything fell for them in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Pass to Ross. Now Vucevic. Back to Ross. To the wing right side. Fournier, that's for 2. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Fournier's got it all tied up now for the Magic. Brown kicks to Ojale. Passes it to Tice. On the wing, Green. The pass to Tatum. Over Fultz. That one's not going to go. And Orlando the other way now. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And that's what I love about Fultz. He does a little bit of everything. Scores, rebounds, passes.
For Orlando, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Fultz. Austin making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Green. one misses.
It's them what they need. Could have been better, but they're out front.
To the left wing. Here's Wanamaker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Fultz. Trying to find Ross and gets it to him. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
And now a look at Jason Tatum. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 6 rebounds and 2 assists. And he continues to hone his game. I think the potential is there.
Oh, yeah, you can see the potential, but it's raw. He needs to keep refining that skill set.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Tatum. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Over Ross. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Ross, that's good. And the Magic lead by 3.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
Here's Wanamaker. 5 points in the game. Here's Kanter. And Kanter throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Passes it to Fournier. Over Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Boston making a switch here. And he sinks the second. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Kanter finds Brown. He nails it, and we're tied up. Brown's got 11 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The pass to Clark. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Shot from free throw range. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Yeah, Kevin, second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Here's Waters. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Brown drives in. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Ross on the wing. Pass to Vucevic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Magic lead.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Waters passes to Kanter. Brown outside. Here's Wanamaker. He's got 5. No good from the wing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now Carter Williams. Fournier for 3. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Fournier's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic. Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Williams. Buries the easy one. Williams has got his first bucket in this one. Magic leading by 5. Outside Fournier. Pass to Ross. It's deflected. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Passes to Waters. Back to Brown. From deep. A new 14 for Boston. And Cantor able to finish. Now just a 3-point Magic lead.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Carter Williams. A rebound by the Celtics. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Look to run. Brown can beat you down the floor, then finish the play.
Orlando's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Outside Fournier. Buries it from three-point range. Fournier's got 14 points here in the second half.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Waters passes to Cantor. Great D that time from Vucevic. Carter Williams with it. From deep three-point range, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Magic lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's a one-do in at the small forward position. Ross with the bounce pass. Shot clock at 5. And the basket by Gordon.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Wanamaker. It's Brown on the wing. Carter Williams covering. It's good. 15 points for Jaylen Brown.
And Brown is superb at just keeping focus. Despite what the D throws at him, he gets the job done.
Here's Vucevic, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Boston. Tatum comes in for Enes Kanter, and it's Green in for Brown. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Back to Wanamaker. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Carter Williams with it. Williams picks him up. The pass to Vucevic. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Green, and it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Carter Williams. Fultz, he's checked in for Ross. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Gordon against Hayward. Nobody near Williams. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 5 assists in the game. And here is Carter Williams. Pass to Fultz. Trying his luck from deep. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Wanamaker the pass to Tice. In the corner, it's Hayward. To take the lead. And he drops that one in. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And the speed of Fultz is lethal. When he has a full head of steam, he's looking to tear the rim off the hinges.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, that's 3 straight German League titles for Daniel Tice. I mean, before he made his NBA debut at the age of 24, he's an athletic two-way player, and he's shown he belongs.
Ball's knocked loose. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Fultz. Drops in the layup for 2. Fultz has got the game tied up here for the Magic. And last season, Daniel Tice shooting over 40% from long range, and Chris over 75% around the rim.
Yeah, Kevin, when you call that great efficiency, both inside and out. New contract this summer to reward his terrific play.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
To the middle. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Hayward outside. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. And Orlando the other way now. Here's a 1-2. Now Fultz. Pass to Gordon. The three. No good on the shot. Hayward looking over the floor. Here's Wanamaker. Misses the three. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. They lead by 1. Carter Williams with it. Back to Fultz. Shot clock at 6. Fires it up. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Vucevic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Wanamaker, guarded by Fultz. That one goes. Count it.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
And a miss there on the triple. Celtics have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
They swipe it. Here's Wanamaker, guarded by Fultz. Offensive rebound. The three from Tatum. Knocks down the three ball. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Now here's Fultz to the inside. Here's Vucevic, rebounded by the Celtics. Tice has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Magic trail by 3, and it's Carter Williams in the corner. Back to Fultz. Passes it to Vucevic. Over Tice. Vucevic with the bucket. Here's Wanamaker. And the pass to Tatum. Outside, Green. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And he lays it up and in. Carter Williams has got his first points in this one.
You better be careful around Carter Williams. A constant threat to poke balls away with his tremendous length.
Tice kicks to Hayward. A second chance effort. And Tice gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Fournier is checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Count that one. Fultz has got 6 points in the quarter.
Superb at switching gears at a moment's notice. Fultz is flat out awesome at driving inside.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Here's Wanamaker. The feed to Tatum. Back to Wanamaker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Here are the Magic now. Out to the right wing. A wide open look here for Vucevic. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Top of the key, Wanamaker. In the corner, it's Hayward. There's the lob to the hoop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You see how Hayward just made that pass? You got to say, I mean, he's got some vision.
Here are the Magic now. They trail by 3. Fultz, the pass to Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
The switch flipped for him at halftime. Not a single point in the first half. All of a sudden, he's come alive.
Now here's Hayward. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's a Wundu. Defended by Hayward. A Wundu kicks to Gordon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 1-point game. Outside Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
And it's looking like he got his long-range touchback after the break. I mean, that's his second three of the half after none in the first.
Now here's Fultz. Another miss by Orlando. Tatum against Gordon. Tatum's shot is off. The Magic trail by 4. Here's a 1-2. And too long on the shot.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Offensive rebound. For 3, Hayward. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
I like that Hayward knows exactly what to do with the ball. I mean, he gets in good position and lets it fly.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. And it's blocked. Here's Wanamaker, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're in front by 7. 1:44 left to play here in the fourth. .37 left in the fourth quarter. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8. And both free throws good for Vucevic. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wanamaker, the pass to Tice. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Out to Hayward. Here's Wanamaker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Fultz. Orlando's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And Vucevic throws it down.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Wanamaker, the pass to Tatum. Now here's Fultz. Defense is right there. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're up by 2. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and stolen by Gordon.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they're within reach now, but if they fail to execute, this could be it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And, of course, the Celtics traded back from #1 to #3 to draft Tatum in terms of readiness and absolute steal.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
They get what they want out of that trip, now a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Sixteen seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. Here's Wanamaker, and now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 8 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Or they could take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Missed. First, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's a 1-2 in its small forward. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Here's Fultz. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup. Fultz has got 25 points in the game.
It's important that Fultz keeps adding to his offensive arsenal. I love seeing him get hot.
And here's Tice. Green passes to Tatum.
All the officials are all over that one.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so here's Orlando. Now here's Fultz. Pass to Awandu. 6 to shoot. Fultz with the ball. Browns there.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. What an impressive performance.
Yeah, Greg, and it's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And it's Vucevic missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Tice passes to Tatum. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Vucevic.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
That's good from Tice. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 6. Vucevic down low. Defended by Tice. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And this is something we saw in college. Tatum gets his hands on the ball, causing deflections and steals.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gordon for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And stolen by Fournier. He kicks it to Vucevic. Great D that time from Tatum.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And he knocks down the first one. The Magic making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. The Magic trail by 9. They need this. A 1-2. That's good. We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period. Gordon against Tatum. Inside. Tice kicks to Hayward. Just 5 on the clock. And Gordon over to help. Tatum up again. Kept alive by Boston. Tice with the ball. Vucevic on him. Brown feeling it out a bit. There's Green with the 3. Drops in the tray. And the Celtics lead by 10. The Magic have gone ice cold here in overtime. They've only knocked down 2 of their 8 shots. It's stolen by Green. Tatum against Gordon. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Celtics.
And I guess they waited for overtime to break out the big guns. It's not even close in this extra period.
It's funny that after 4 quarters of really looking like this was a pick-em game, overtime was a complete beatdown. I can't say that I saw that coming.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But in particular, a real good game it was for Jason Tatum.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
And the basket by Gordon.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position. And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
There's Brown with the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Carter Williams with the bucket.
That's got to be encouraging to see. Carter Williams expanding his range, demonstrating his soft touch from outside.
So it's the Celtics picking up the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time